What's going on, Copa fam, and welcome to Comments Below.
Poet and I are both in the US, so this Comments Below is going to be a little bit different. Editor, however you're going to edit this, good luck, because I don't know where I'd start.
Madon's finesse it in Sweden. Sweden. Us man are down in the DM. Down in the DMs. Madon's finesse it in Sweden. Feel it up with no feeling.
I got bras in Atlanta and in a hotel room as well that belongs to Maradona, not even me, because we were meant to film at the ground, but you know, sometimes things don't go the way you want.
And I'm in Kansas.
And together, we're going to do what we always do and talk about this weekend's football. So as I said earlier, I'm in Atlanta and I had the opportunity to see Atlanta United. If you're an Arsenal fan, I want you to remember a time you've gone to a game and it's been extremely quiet, no atmosphere and no one speaking. This is the total opposite.
Poet seems like he had a nice. Well, my experience here at the SKC game was similar, but these lot are crazy. They're actually clearing up the stadium right now as I speak, and as you can probably hear as well. But let's kick it off with some comments, as always.
Comments below. First of all, we have comments in it. There's a couple right.
I'm not using my iPad, I've got my phone here, as the iPads are left in England. They got stopped in customs.
Yasir Khan says, my barrister at Starbucks just told me to have a nice. My barrister?
Barista.
But what?
My barista at Starbucks just told me to have a nice. The movement is spreading. Shout out to the guys here as well, they were telling me to have a nice. Kansas, you were nice.
It's actually barista, people. If you've read it and you thought, oh God, Poet said barrister. It's almost like when I said barrister in Starbucks, there's no reason for you to be with your barrister in Starbucks. And why have you even got a barrister?
Kiki Habibamani, completely off topic, but why does Poet have an Uber tattoo?
Why does Poet have an Uber tattoo? Because there's no rules.
There should be a section called Why Does Poet? So leave a comment below, why does Poet? And ask the questions, because there's many things that we could ask. All right, well, Man City, Manchester United, 3-1. I'll be honest, I was in a car park tailgating, eating food, but I did catch a little bit of the game.
It was a bit crazy. A couple comments here from Vincent Company, the King. I doubt it was him though. Manchester City 3, Manchester... I like what you called Man United. 1.
Bruce predicted Spurs to draw to City but failed. Bruce predicted United draw nick a winner against City but failed. But also predicted a 1-0 win for Man United, failed. Manchester is blue.
Cosmic Baggy says, United fans are on here sounding like Liverpool fans for the last 20 years. You're shit right now, deal with it. PS, Jose in. It is a funny old game, isn't it? We actually decided to give United a bit more credit than we usually do. And we got it wrong. So what I think myself and Vu should do is just go back to just looking at Man United the way we've always looked at them for the past year and a bit. Very poor.
You can't start so negatively against Manchester City. When they go 2-0 up, it's unlikely you're going to do anything. City are just too good, all right? I was hoping maybe Jose would hold them and Liverpool would, you know, be kind of staying in that first position. But look, man, City are just brilliant. 44 passes for their third goal.
They're not 12 points better than them. They're about 2-3 seasons.
It's disappointing that the fact that United aren't playing the United way, which is attacking, and we're used to having a United fighting.
We can talk about Alex Ferguson leaving. We can talk about the transition at Man United. Or we can just accept the reality. I don't know when Manchester United are going to win the Premier League again.
That's football for you. Man City are looking absolutely amazing. It seems that they're going to stroll to the league. What do you guys reckon? Is it pretty much over? It looks fucking over. Leave your comments below and let us know. This is the weirdest comments below I've ever done. And also, mad thing, but shout out Amelia coming on to Copa 90 doing chicken shop dates with Lingard and Bernardo Silva. It was a really fun episode. Do check that out. Link in the description. Or it might be a video popping up now. Either way, that shit was fun. What about celebrations you do? Which one's your favourite?
I'm gonna do my own one.
Oh yeah, this one. Is it the right eye or the left eye?
The right eye.
The right eye.
Bit lower.
I've just got my telescope as well.
Why do you think it's a telescope? Not to know.
All right, let's move on to talk about other things in life, such as Arsenal drawing 1-1 with Wolves.
Arsenal, man, I hope you guys did some more highlight videos of Torreira after that 1-1. Obviously, against Liverpool, he was the best player in the world. I hope again you've got your compilations ready.
Zamet says, honestly, thought we were lucky to draw with Wolves. Really shocking performance by Arsenal.
You know that we are playing in Wenger's final season again. I think the international break will be good to let us reset and hopefully put together another winning season.
Michael James Carpet Art, been here from day one, mate. God bless you. Both Manchester clubs also drew with Wolves this season, so Arsenal drawing to them is no different.
Yeah, man, it's true because Wolves are a tricky side to play against. You saw even against Tottenham, they could have come back from 3-0 down. They're a good side.
I think it is different, you know, different circumstances. I feel we deserve to lose, if I'm being totally honest with you.
I don't know what the hell Xhaka was doing for that Wolves goal.
Wolves, they played extremely well, sat back, hit us on the counter-attack. They had more opportunities, but had about 25% possession. Do I think it's Arsenal of old? No. I think Arsenal of old loses this game 1-0, maybe even 2-0. We hit the post, we had opportunities as well. And yes, the goal may have come by, you know, a little bit of fortune, but in 3 weeks' time, if we are back on winning ways, everyone will forget about the context of this game and it will just be another undefeated game. And I think that's how we got to look at it, Arsenal fans. 16 games undefeated right now. I'm feeling good about myself. Leave a comment and let us know what you think, Arsenal fans, about not just our performance, but where can we finish this season? It's 16 undefeated. Our next few games coming up are quite difficult. We've got Spurs and Manchester United in about 3 weeks' time, back to back within 3 days. Is this the perfect preparation? Leave a comment and let us know. I've spoken about Arsenal. Clearly, I'm not a Liverpool fan, but I know someone that is. That's Vuj. Here's his thoughts on Liverpool.
I am in America. Didn't get to watch it, but 2-0, solid, we look alright, but Pavkov, he's got a road named after him in Serbia already, and I'm still very happy over the Red Star result, so honestly, couldn't give a fuck. Someone said to me on Twitter that I probably celebrated the Mitrovic goal, was angry it got disallowed, then celebrated the Salah goal, which to be honest sounds like me, and I probably would have done if I was watching the game, but I wasn't. But Liverpool, you're expected to win against Fulham. Yeah, I'm just having a nice whatever the weather.
Cardiff 2, Brighton 1. Don't usually talk about some of the teams at the bottom of the table, but we've decided to make a bit of a change today. So we've got a comment here. He's saying Sol Bamba scoring a 90th minute winner for Cardiff City in the English Premier League after being offside and doing a fucking overhead kick onto the post against Brighton.
I fucking love football. I love football too, and I love Cardiff because they remind me of Master League on Pro Evolution 6 on PlayStation 2. That is the greatest analysis you're going to get this week, and I have nothing else to say.
I think it was a couple of weeks ago, maybe last week, Damari Gray for Leicester City scores a goal, takes off his top to speak about, or to show a very, very important integral figure, not just in Leicester City's career, but I believe in football in general, and was given a yellow card. Bamba takes off his top, last minute winner, no card. Maradona believes Bamba deserves a card, and I think if we're working by the letter of the law, he's right. In life, neither of them deserve a card. We want players to show emotion. We want to see players care about the clubs they're playing for. Yet when they do it, we give them yellow cards. If you don't mind me saying, it's fucking stupid. Leave a comment, let us know how stupid that is, and should the FA change it? And if you disagree with me, leave a comment and let us know why you disagree with me as well. Let's go talk about some German football.
Borussia Dortmund against Bayern München, 3-2 to Borussia Dortmund. They won 3-2. There's a bag of comments.
What a crazy game. I still can't believe we came back and beat Bayern. This Dortmund side is truly special, and I am now convinced we are the real deal. I'm at a loss for words. What an exciting game. Absolute insanity.
Tomorrow says the Bundesliga is the sixth league right now. Great comeback by Dortmund. You didn't talk about the Klassiker, but we're talking about the Klassiker right now.
Great game. Great game. German football. Fantastic advertisement for German football. Two of the biggest sides in German football. Putting on a good game.
There's been loads of great games this week, loads of derbies, and in the Klassiker, Dortmund are on their way up. Sancho's looking absolutely great.
Mario Götze playing up front, still confused about that, but Bayern Munich look like they're in turmoil right now.
Munich, I feel like the Kovac effect, he hasn't kicked in as a manager and as a coach. You might need someone with more maturity to go in there.
It is interesting to see the transition in German football though. It would be nice if Bayern Munich didn't win it this season. I'm actually bored of it.
A shout out my boy Luka Jovic as well, Eintracht Frankfurt. I think he's the top scorer of the Bundesliga. He's finishing really well. And Bayern Munich are falling to 5th in the Bundesliga. Is this going to be a grave season for them? Can they win again this season? I don't think they will.
Staying in Europe. We're done with Germany. Let's go over to Italy. Amazing scenes in Italy. AC Milan versus Juventus. I didn't get an opportunity to watch much of the games. I even watched some highlights on YouTube, the same way I scout players. And I spoke to Maradona because he's one of my few friends, along with Vuj and Timsy. Not only does Cristiano Ronaldo score, Cristiano Ronaldo walks up to Sheza and says to him, dive in this direction. That's where Higuain's going. Man like Higuain, someone that was linked with Arsenal for 27 years and never actually signed, also got red carded. He got 2 yellow cards in the space of a minute. So you've missed a penalty against your former club and you got sent off. And the reason why you missed your penalty is because the replacement you came in the summer for you correctly guessed which direction you was going to go in. Also, in Spain, we've got a bit of a problem. I mean, we keep talking about how poor, Real Madrid are doing. Well, Real Betis want to get involved and bloody beat Barcelona 4-3. Barcelona, what is going on over there in Spain? Real Madrid looking extremely inconsistent, but Barcelona, although they're playing well and winning, and we saw, Messi's great performance against Spurs at Wembley, I'm still not entirely convinced. Are we going to see an emerging side in the next 2-3 years? I want you lot to predict it now. Leave a comment and let us know as we go to, and I hope I pronounce it right. If I don't, Maradona will scream me out and tell me I'm wrong. The Copa Libertadores? Libertadores, hey! That was crazy, big man.
Well, someone says, talk about the Copa Libertadores final this week in the Super Klassiker, River versus Boca. Eli was actually there. I'll let him do the talking. Eli?
Boys, what's going on? Welcome to Buenos Aires, Argentina. I don't have to tell you why we're here. You already know the biggest derby on earth is going down in this city, and so we have to make the biggest derby days ever, of course. You will not believe the things we captured here, and there's still one more leg to go, and we're staying for it because this is the derby days to end all derby days. It's coming soon. Stay tuned and make sure you look out for the second leg. Saturday week. Buenos Aires might not survive this, but there's going to be a sick episode coming soon.
I'm really looking forward to the second leg. It was 2-2. I want to be there at the second leg. I want to do my hardest to catch a bloody flight to Argentina, because that's the greatest game of football you probably ever watch. And then I can retire from football. Just
to show you actually how important this game was as well, I was down tailgating at Atlanta United. As I've strolled through, someone's grabbed me and said, Poet, come take a look at this. There's a screen, and on the screen I see River Plate versus Boca Juniors and a massive Hispanic community tailgating before the Atlanta game, watching that game as well. That's what you call dedication, man.
But yeah, leave your comments below. What do you reckon? Who will win in the Copa Libertadores final? It is the biggest game, club game in football ever. Shout out to the guys leading up behind me too, and Sean Paul on the music. What a guy. I'm going to point to the camera and say, Poet, point to the camera.
Point at the camera saying,
what a guy. What a guy. Reece Nelson continues to score for Hoffenheim. Can we have it leaving back, please?
I'm afraid you're not in control of that, man.
What a guy to Matt Lampas, winning the MLS Humanitarian of the Year award. What a man. Representing my home state very well.
What has he done to win it? You need to be more specific.
What a guy to Maurizio Sarri for keeping Chelsea on only a beaten team in Europe's top 5 leagues after coming to the bridge only a month before the season began. What a guy to the president of UEFA, Alexander Cheferin, for saying no to the Super Cup. Thank you. So I'm just going to give it to Cheferin for saying no to the Super Cup, because that, I think he just saw, shit, the feedback we're getting sucks. Right now, let's just say no, because this isn't going down well.
I kind of enjoyed the Super Cup. It was decent. Went to Monaco. 20,000 people finally turned up to their stadium and watched a bit of footy. Talking about Monaco, before we move on, Thierry Henry, what is going on? One more here from Finality 11 who says, what a girl.
What a girl.
England captain Steph earned her 100th cap versus Sweden. That is what I'm giving it to.
Well, what a girl to you as well. So can we start having what a girl and what a guy? Because we big up everyone. Man, woman, girl, boy, or whatever you want to be. I identify as a football fan. So I'm not even gonna write male anymore. I should write football fan. Fuck it. There's no rules. Keep leaving your hashtag what a guy and hashtag what a girls. And it's more comments. There's nothing more lovely than what we're doing right now.
Now it's 2 2s.
This week on social media, 2 2s.
The first one is legendary. Liam, you deserve an Oscar, a Grammy, and a Nobel Peace Prize, mate. Just me seeing Steve Bruce on Ronaldo's abs.
And that shit legit looks like Steve Bruce.
Look at Steve Bruce's face, fam.
Or a baby, an alien baby.
That's not real, is it, Maradona? Oh, one Man United legend trying to be on another Man United legend's stomach.
Ronaldo's looking sexy as ever. Just seen the Spice Girls are playing the Stadium of Light next year. Can genuinely see them coming away with all 3 points.
Oh, Sunderland, man. Why did you move to that shit stadium? You were so good before. You moved to that stadium and your Stadium of Light. Who else has got a stadium called the Stadium of Light? Benfica. And they were called the stadium like first, innit? That's the reason why they're doing so poorly, because they're stealing Portuguese names, bang out of order.
Hey, British banter is the best, bro. Like, I just love British banter. And it's true, they probably can beat Sunderland away. Twitter, where people are more likely to be offended by jokes about war, famine, torture and inequalities than they are by war, famine, torture and inequalities. Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
What a fantastic tweet. Ricky. Oh, this is the one I watched today. Poor Charlie Austin. I love Charlie Austin. He seems like one of the most human footballers there are. Very down to earth guy. He has a rant because he scores what he believes to be a perfectly good goal and he wants more help for the officials. He goes mad at the BBC, and then Twitter got hold of the video and decided to put Park Life in there. It is fantastic. Do you know what? I'm going to retweet it and I'm going to put it on my Twitter. I want everyone to go and take a look at it. It's an incredible tweet. And Charlie Austin even tweeted, Park Life afterwards, what's a hero?
This shit was funny. My guy from Southampton, I think it's Austin or Peters or John, whoever's playing for Southampton right now. I have run out of knowledge about Southampton since we bought all their players, but he went mad.
We got one final comment here from Pablo Martinez who said, no one said have a nice in this episode. It's an L, fam.
Last episode, no one said have a nice. That's crazy. How can we? How dare we? This is the have a nice central, so I'm gonna end it with have a nice.
Have a nice. I've said it in this episode anyway. Next week I'll be in the studio by God's grace, and yeah, man, Atlanta's been very, very, very nice. Vuj has been in Kansas watching Ja Rule.
And we're never doing this again. It was the weirdest comments below to film in my life. So Friday we're going to be joining you back in the studio, me and Poet, nice and warm and together again, and united, unlike Manchester, which is now just a city. Enjoy, have a nice. That was me very awkwardly doing comments below.
Take care everyone, God bless you, I love you all, and remember, don't stay outside amongst weird human beings for too long, otherwise you will become depressed. Goodbye.
Anyone that does this job that I do is a psychopath.